Megachurch pastor caught on CCTV breaking into a female parishioner's home. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to AG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis on the most popular topics in the world today. In today's video, we have a megachurch pastor convicted of stalking and burglary of a parishioner's home. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. There's more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over. Similar to yourself. I'm on normal subscribers. Thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. Sergio Guardia, a pastor at the prominent Thomas Road Baptist Church, was found guilty of 2 counts of burglary and 1 count of stalking against a female parishioner, Columna. Columna reported Guardia's increasingly erratic behavior, including uninvited visits and accessing her online accounts before the break-ins. Security camera footage showed Guardia entering Columna's house twice, even wandering into her teenage children's bedroom. Guardia's actions escalated from unwanted attention and emotional manipulation to criminal acts, leaving Columna in fear for her safety. Despite a protective order, Columna remains apprehensive, highlighting the need for accountability in cases of stalking and the potential for abuse of power within religious institutions. Okay, the long version of this story is going to be in the link in the description, and you can feel free to read that on your own leisure. I'm going to dive in right here. You know what? Before I dive in, I'll put this little video up there. That way you guys kind of get a backdrop on what we're talking about, what I'm talking about rather. And we'll pick up and you hear my thoughts right after this. Okay, this creep of a pastor, Sergio Guardia, is sneaking into parishioners' homes and stalking them. Now, granted, Columna, she was previously married, got divorced. She had a lot of male friends, right, on Facebook. You know, a lot of men in church liked her. You know, they were speaking to her, all so forth and so on. The pastor and his wife encouraged her to go on and get the divorce. Well, let me rephrase that. They didn't really encourage her to get the divorce. It was divorce proceedings going forward, and there was a lot of things going on within the divorce, which I have no information on. Okay, I'm not privy to that type of information. But clearly it was something enough where they would say, well, look, it's best for y'all just to go y'all on separate ways. She did that, got custody of the kids, and he went his way, she went her way. This was back in 2007, and, you know, they convinced her to come back to the church around mid-2000s, you know, 2013, 2014, around that range. She and her kids came back to the church. You know, they started getting into it and everything. You know, he was very fond of her. When he was, you know, basically, you know, he's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. He basically was saying, hey, come on back to the church, this and this. The wife was saying, yeah, you should come back, you come back. The wife had a whole different reason why she's saying come back. The husband was like, yeah, come on back, I need some of that. And by under no circumstances am I not going to come after you. Now, she's a beautiful woman, you know what I mean? She's cute. As you very well see, she got the long, you know, brown hair and the gray eyes and fair skin. I would have to actually see her, you know, outside of a still picture, obviously, you know what I'm saying? You know, we could look like this one day, and the next day we could look like something else. So, you know, she's still a beautiful woman nonetheless. And Sergio thought the world of her. So Sergio decided, hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go after her. Now, he was dead wrong for that, because number one, you're a pastor, okay? At a prominent church. That's wrong on so many different levels. Let me explain something to you. A lot of people look at the pastor as, you know, the closest thing to God. He's not the closest thing to God. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's preaching God's word. What he does is just, you know, basically preaches God's word and, you know, help those that need direction into what they need to do. But God don't need nobody to, you his right-hand man or something like that. Like, nah, like, you could have got that same information from, it don't have to be that pastor. It could have been a different pastor. It could have been, you know, a family member, a friend, or whatever the case may be. It's just that, you know, a lot of times people out themselves, you know what I'm saying? The devil throws some temptation in front of them. You know, God allowed that temptation to come, and then people out themselves, you know what I'm saying? And then they go to the limits as to, you know, kind of throwing themselves under the bus. Now, in the video, I know you looked at it and you saw him just walk right in. He had a key to get in. And the reason why they had a key is because her daughter left the door. She often leaves the door unlocked, right? When you get in, and she might have left the door unlocked, she might not have left the door unlocked in this particular case. But somehow, some way, he broke in, and then he had the key because he found the key to get in. So then he just kept that key and just, you know, now he in and out like, you know, whatever he want to do. The crazy part was she had a long-standing history with him, right? They was cool. They was friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and you know, everybody in the family was cool with him and everything. You would think he a pastor. There's nothing, you know, to the story or anything. It's just a simple pastor. You know, just he doing God's work and he keeping it moving, everything good. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta watch people, because at the end of the day, yeah, he a pastor, but he also is a human being. You know what I'm saying? He's a man with emotions and feelings and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these people, you know, in the world, it's like, oh, that's the pastor. You know what I'm saying? And they look at them like they God or something. They're not God. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he's God's mouthpiece, basically, you know, spreading the gospel out there and letting everyone know, you know, what you should and shouldn't do, Well, clearly he was acting as you should not be acting as a pastor, because he was doing all the wrong things, okay? And I'm quite sure his wife would have been very, very, very upset, okay, if she'd have found out earlier. But I'm quite sure she knows now because of the situation, how it went down. Now, the pastor said that he was in love with her and wanted the relationship. Now, you got a wife, you want a relationship with this young girl, okay? Makes no sense. Now, she said that she didn't want a relationship with him and she didn't want him at the house, okay? You know, let alone having a relationship with the guy. You know, so she told him not to come back. He would be stalking her. He would sit on the steps while she ain't there. So when she come back, he's sitting there. Or he'll come to the door unannounced, okay, with groceries. You know what I'm saying? Or there was even a time where my man showed up. He was sitting in the house on her computer. On her computer. Going through her computer. Okay? And letting her know that what she should and shouldn't be doing. You know what I mean? And the only reason she found out is because she was getting notifications that the device had logged into her Yahoo account. And then when she checked the IP addresses, it was linked to Liberty University. Well, you say, well, Liberty University, why would it be Liberty University? Well, because that's how the pastor was actually going through her information, accessing all of her information. You know what I mean? So, you know, once she removed it, obviously stopped. But that's just like, that's the lengths that he would go just to get her. And it's just like, I mean, people like this, you can't trust them. And now she's worried because, you know, since he had no prior convictions, you know, they let him out on a $5,000 bond, which we all know is $500. You know, he was in jail for a couple of days, but then he got back out, and now he's back in these streets. You know what I'm saying, doing this thing. So now, hopefully, she's got the proper protections and everything, and she's fine. But they got a pre-sentencing hearing scheduled for August the 20th, and we're gonna see where that goes. You know, so maybe he gets some real jail time. Maybe he don't. Somebody might bail him out. Who knows? But at any rate, you got to be careful with these people out here these days. Putting so much trust in human beings. The human, you know, is flawed, and you know, it's flesh wrapped around these bones. So you got to make sure you're making the right decisions, and you know who you trust and who you don't trust. All right, no matter what their title is. But with that being said, if you like what you heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well. We're more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over similar to yourself. I'm my normal subscribers. Thanks for coming back. All my new subscribers, welcome. Welcome to HG's Point of View. Do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. There are more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over similar to yourself. Come visit me on my Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube Shorts, Facebook, all my social media platforms that I'm posted on. Come, you know, visit the merch store. Yeah, you know, come support your boy, and you know, I definitely appreciate it. With that being said, I love every single one of y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Casinos, I gotta get to the bag now. I can't be chasing no knees. They getting, they feeling and dragged down. That's why they just crash out. Stuck in the cell and this man down. Life getting gone in a flash now. Fitting in, I'ma stand out. I done seen these crash out. They some baby boys, I'm the man now. They was questioning, make them fans now. I'm the best in my league and that's hands down.